What's happening, everybody? My name is Dean, or as most of you know me, Twisty. Today we're continuing Andy Owen playing at Allan Border Field. So this is a small venue, Victoria and Queensland in this match, and we are playing very well in our 2020 games. This one, I have a feeling we are absolutely going to smash it. Or is this a JLT Cup game? No, it's 2020. Let's get into it, because I think we're going to play very well. I think we're going to make 75 runs. What a prediction. Let's get into this 2020 game because I want to just crack in. Batting at 3 again. 39 degrees I saw the temperature was then. My God. 39 degrees the temperature. That is quite warm. It's almost, if you're thinking about it in Fahrenheit, I think it's like close to 100 or maybe it's over 100. Maybe 38. I think 38 degrees is 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's a pretty warm day for those wondering. Queensland, they've won the toss. They're going to be bowling first, which means we're going to be setting the target. Alejandro Madden, our arch nemesis, who's been getting player of the game the last few encounters. Chris Lynn going to deliver the ball to Billy Stanlake here to start things off for Queensland in this one. I'm excited for this game. I haven't played career mode game for about 3 weeks. Everyone, I hope you all know that. So it's been a while. I've been recording these fairly consistently in a row, and then just like taking a break from them for a while because I think it gives me a bit of time to just really settle in. All right, where are we doing? Averaging 103. I know it's a quality high score of 79. I said we'd get 75 today. Marcus Harris out early again, and Madden to the crease. Oh, I've got inverted controls on. There we go. Always have to switch between whenever I'm playing as a team and when I'm playing as an individual. The inverted or not. That is a good delivery. So just 5 runs from our opening 2 overs here. Me coming in super. Look at the where the fielders are on the map. You can see how close they are sort of the boundary, which means the boundaries aren't far off. And the boundaries aren't far away from the bat. Oh, my controller is dying. Better plug that in. Oh, don't run Madden out, or do I? Wildermuth bowling. They've put that mid off too far up. That's 4. I can see he's not right back on the sort of line there, which is exactly where I want him to be. Because I can easily hit over the top for 4. I can go there again. Even over cover. Seems not bad. Oh, that's almost caught and bowled. Get away with a single. But I'm going to bat pretty aggressive today, I think. That's Swepson into the attack. Got some leg spin. No, that's outside the line. Don't think so. It wouldn't be out of the question to review this one here either. No, they've gone no review. What did it look like? Ooh. Ooh. I got quite lucky here. Bit of a gap in mid-wicket. Hit it there, just in the middle of those fielders. And the short boundary will mean that, well, almost goes for 4, but we'll be able to come back for 3. I won't see too many 3s on this field today, I don't think.
The captain is going with pace.
Square, also very short boundaries. So if you can get anything through square, it'll go to the boundary rope, you would think, fairly quickly. That's a wide. Maybe 4 wides. Yes, it's given us buys. It is given us buys. Thick edge. 4. Pretty lucky. Gee, that edge literally raced to the boundary, didn't it? That's a wide. Has to be a wide. It is a wide. Last ball of the power play before they can really spread the field out. I think once you get a bit of confidence, the field isn't going to be too much of an issue anyway because the boundaries are so short. You can see even that one almost getting to the rope. Pick up a 3rd run here. We can. We should be able to get back as well. So, good 3. I retain strike. Power play finished. Very short ball square. Spinner on now. And you can see everyone sort of deep straight down the ground. Oh, that's a good dot. Like, I'm not sure whether or not I try and hit over those men yet. If I just try and tick away the scoreboard. Like, you probably only need singles if you try and hit it to those people on the fence. Just because of how close in the boundaries are. So it is quite interesting that we've kept such a low total for such an interesting amount of time. That's in the gap. That'll mean 4 runs. Anything that goes in the gap will go to the boundary very quickly. It's not a big field. I mean, it's not a big stadium, I guess. There's an inside edge there, so we'll get away with one. And I'll keep strike again. I don't know if I'm doing this intentionally, or if I'm just keeping the strike. There's the scoreboard there. Wildermuth just hit for 6 runs in his first over. Plenty of men out. But again, the field is... It's not a big place, so I can hit it for 6 quite easily. 50 up for Victoria. Again, an inside edge onto my pad. This one. Oh, I almost decided to just try and take on those fielders down there. 60 now on the board. It's actually been a really interesting performance with the ball because you just feel like there's obviously runs to be had on such a small pitch, but because we're yet to do it, makes it seem much tougher than it is. Surely Madden does something. He's always doing something when I'm doing something, and I'm doing a little bit of something. That's more buys, or wides. It's wides and 5 of them. So now all of a sudden, 7 from the first 2 balls here. Straight down the ground, looks good. Oh, it's in the air. I think it might be taken down there. Taken by someone in the crowd because it's 6. Such a small arena makes it much easier to just smash those ones. I hit this a long way up, very high on the bat, but it's gone far enough to go all the way to the boundary for 6. Lands in the concrete over there. That ball could very well be lost or beaten up very badly. Oh, that's got to be wide. I swung for it. Couldn't get near it. Again, they just shift that fielder that was like there, that mid-off, to sort of a wide mid-off. And I've mistimed that one. Straight back past the bowler. There's probably 2 in it, and we're going to get 2. Or is there 3? No, it's 4. So short boundaries. I mean, even that wasn't timed that great. It's able to go to the boundary for 4. Oh, that's in the gap. That's 4. Short boundary again. Like, I mean, every boundary's short, but we just talk about how you don't need to get much on it. If it goes in the gap by a little bit, it's going to beat most fielders on most occasions. Like, I managed to split the gap. There was sort of a deep backward. There was a backward point, like a deep one, and managed to beat that. Oh, if I got in the gap, that's 4. Anyway, 1, I'll retain strike. I'm 48 from 31. Victoria 1 for 87 after 11 overs. It's run rate up to 8 now. Big gap behind square. On the leg side. Just the 1. Even if you get it over the top of mid-wicket, there's runs. It's the 1 this occasion. Didn't find the gap, but half century up. 50 from 33. 5 4s, 2 6s. Not bad from me. I went from Andy Owen. He continues to impress in 2020 cricket. And we have lost the wicket of Alejandro Madden. Peter Hanscom to the crease. That's a terrible delivery. That's 6. Straight and full. And to the boundaries. 100 up for Victoria. It is. I mean, it was an attempted Yorker. Just grabbing the toe of the bat. But with the, I don't know, with the form I'm in, with the ground the size it is, I just get very confident I can hit that shot for a lot of runs. That one I've hit straight to the field up. That's out. So go for 56. Disappointed. Mistimed. I think I went a bit early on the shot. Over eager. Grabbing sort of the top part of the bat. Not enough on it. Goes for 56. Andy Owen. 3 for 100. So back-to-back wickets lost for the Vicks. Brings Aaron Finch to the crease, who should make some good quality runs. And hopefully we can defend whatever total we got on the board. It's going to be very tough. And I haven't taken a wicket yet in my career. So, we ended up making 4 for 169 from our 20 overs. You'd think that's very gettable here. But after 7 overs, Queensland, much like us, have struggled to get runs on the board. 3 for 41. 3 down for 41 runs. Chris Lynn at the crease. He's going to be the key wicket. There are runs to be had. This one's in the air. Fielder's down there. And he's done well to keep that in. So they're only going to pick up 2. on what should have been 6. I'll tell you why this is a good bit of fielding and not a 6. It's because when he lands, he actually lands outside the boundary rope, and he knew that was going to happen, so he kept it in. And of course, Queensland, they'd still obviously be a very good chance here. 120, even from the last 10 overs, is going to be very gettable on this wicket. But I think if we can just keep them, you know, the momentum on our side. In the air. Should be 4. It's 6. Damn it. Oh, it was a bad ball. Wanted to keep it outside off. That's in the gap. Is that 4? No, it's not. It's just 1. Anyway, my first over went for 9. They need about 10 or 11 and over from here. Straight down the ground. I should have a fielder on the rope there. Bad field placements. Disappointed with that. You can't be leaking 6s. Much rather leak singles than anything because they obviously need a lot of runs per over. Or at least keep the boundaries to a minimum. That is an outside edge that goes for 4. The partnership up for these two. So it's been a big turnaround in this game for Queensland. They were 3 for 14 at one point. Must have been. Oh dear. And I've been quite expensive from my 2 overs. So 9 and over from each. 1 ball to come in the second. And it's a dot. So 9 again from that over. 3 for 64 after 10. 3 for 71. Outside edge. Is it out? I think it like rolled or definitely didn't. Definitely was not out. We'll have a look at the replay here. Yeah, you can see bump ball. And that one same sort of a thing. Just bump ball. Lights on here now. See the Brisbane City in the background there. And I've just bowled very well these last few Yorkers. Not allowing them to get anything away. It's been very good for me. Outside edge, dot ball again. This has been a very, very, very good over. I don't even think there's been no runs from it. Last ball. In the air. 1 run. 1 off the over. Superb bowling. 3 for 72. Back into the attack with 3 overs to come. Scenario is this. There's still 3 down, Queensland. These 2 are probably primed to go. It's an outside edge for no run. But they need 46 from the remaining 3 overs. So 15 and over needed. Maybe 16, which is still gettable. Still very gettable on this wicket. And with this these short boundaries. Like that's 6. Didn't need to get much bat on it. And it goes. That's Chris Lynn. Just a little bit over pitched. Full toss. Then gets to the rope. That's much better from me. That's the line. And that's the length. So 40 from 15 still. That could be out. Just falls short. Good fielding. Keeps it to 0 runs there. Well, they really should have got a single at something. This one 4 again from Lynn. In the gap. Just any bat on it, it goes. And remember, we said they needed 16 and over. And they've hit already 10. Outside edge for a dot to finish it off. So just 10 from the over. Which works for us. 36 needed from the last 2. I'm bowled out. 1 over to come. Bowling to bowl it. 20 runs needed. Lynn on 91. It's all possible. Is that out? I reckon it is. Everyone's gone up. Good decision to not review from whoever made that decision. Good bowling again from Boland. Another dot. Really, really tough for Lynn. Scott Boland has not bowled an over all game. Why is that? He's probably our best bowler. Yeah, that's 4. Keeps Queensland in it. Need 3 more boundaries to win the game. Lynn can still get 100 here, even if he doesn't win the game. For Queensland, and that's taken. So he's out. Lynn goes for 95. That man in the deep was sprinting in. But big wicket from our point of view. It's going to be enough to get the win, provided no byes, no wides, no none of that nonsense. But good catch from the man in the deep. It looked like it was running in. Who's that taking that catch? It is Harvey. Mackenzie Harvey took the catch. Chris Lynn goes for 95. He'll probably win player of the match honours for that knock. But that is it. Victoria win it by 9 runs in the end. Pretty happy with how we went about it. Let's have a look at some of the highlights of the Queensland innings. Mostly the Chris Lynn effort. Here's the big wicket. Late in the piece. Lynn chipping it. Then at deep point, taking the catch. Victoria winning by 9 runs. And we get over the top. Lynn, obviously the player of the game. 95 runs there. Another 50 from me. It's another half century. That's my third one of the series so far. And I continue to be very good. And even with the ball. What did I do with the ball? 4 overs, none for 29. So my economy was okay. 7.25. Not bad. Bad, good size. So I think I've leveled up my hit 15-4 objective, which gives me one more batting point, which I might just pump into my attacking shots, or do I go with an actual specific shot here? Maybe I'll improve the glance, chuck some skill points into that. So I got another batting point for there. What about bowling? Nothing to put there. So that's done pretty well for us again. So I'm now officially the leading run scorer for the series so far, averaging 87. My highest score of 79. I'd love to get 100 in these 2020s while they're still around. Striking at 156, not bad for the way we're going. 350s, is that the most 50s for the tournament? It is so far. So that's our goal, is to finish the 2020s as the leading run scorer. There's still like 5 or 6 games to go. There's plenty of time to do so and pick up some hundreds. So we're going to be doing that. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Nothing on the selection front, I'm afraid, but hopefully we find something soon. I'll see you guys later. Bye.